Hello, I am Alisha Malik. I have came to the screen of Shiro Vision with some new pieces of news for you. Omicron alert. New rules for international arrivals kick in. Bangladesh removed from at-risk countries list. With the threat of the highly transmissible Omicron variant of SARS-CoV-2 looming large, the government of India new guidelines international travelers is set to kick in starting Wednesday. First detected in Botswana and later termed a variant of concern by the World Health Organization. Confirmed cases of Omicron have been found in at least 14 countries to date, with multiple countries imposing travel bans on South Africa in a bid to curb the spread of the new variant. The government of India on Sunday issued a revised set of guidelines for international travelers. As per the guidelines, all international travelers arriving in India will be required to fill a self-declaration form SDF and share a copy of their negative RT-PCR test reports with the airlines before boarding the aircraft. For those with a travel history of countries other than the ones listed as at-risk countries, 2% of such travelers will be subjected to random COVID-19 testing upon arrival. If the test returns positive for the infection, the sample will be sent for the genome sequencing and the traveler treated as per the standard protocol. For those who test negative upon arrival, the government has advised home quarantine for at least 14 days. The guidelines also specify stringent screening for travelers entering India from any of 12 at-risk countries. These include the UK, South Africa, Brazil, Bangladesh, Botswana, China, Mauritius, New Zealand, Zimbabwe, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Israel. Mandatory for those traveling to India from at-risk countries to submit details of travel history dating back 14 days prior to the date of arrival, in addition to a negative RT-PCR report. Such travelers will also have to undergo COVID-19 testing upon arrival. If found negative for the infection, the travelers will have to observe home quarantine for a minimum of 7 days, followed by another COVID-19 test on the 8th day. Travelers who test positive upon arrival will be escorted to a separate isolation facility. The central government has also instructed airlines to conduct random COVID-19 testing of 2% of the travelers flying to India. Wage to probe panel. I was harassed and humiliated me to sign papers in NIA custody. Dismissed Mumbai police officer Sachin Vaze told the single-member probe commission of the retired Justice K.U. Chandiwal that he was harassed and humiliated and made to sign many documents while in the National Investigation Agency custody. Sachin Vaje said he was still traumatized. The commission was formed in March to probe the allegation leveled by now former Mumbai Police Commissioner Paramveer Singh against NCP leader and the Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh. On further questioning by Deshmukh, lawyer Vage said he had asked the special NIA court of a copy of the documents he had signed, but he hasn't got it yet. Deshmukh's lawyer Anita Castillo said, "Was there any kind of pressure or uncomfortable situation when you were in NIA custody?" Beth said, "Yes, of course, those were the most traumatic days of my life." Castillo further asked, "During the traumatic time, various central agencies were recording your statement?" To this, Vage replied, "The correct answer would be in those 28 days. Only NIA was causing the harassment, humiliation, and the trauma is still there." Castellino further asked, "Except for your statement in the affidavit, you have nothing to support by the way of a document." To this, Vage replied, "When I was in NIA custody, I was forced to sign many documents under duress which were not given to me on May 3. I had even requested the special NIA court to give me those documents." Castellino did not want to cross-examine Vage any further. The hearing was adjourned to Wednesday. Earlier, Castellino sought 2 weeks adjournment for conducting Vage cross-examination before the commission. Upset with long duration being taken, the commission imposed a fine of Rs 50,000 on Deshmukh. Retired Justice Chandiwal reprimanded the police escort team, said, "Whatever happens outside the courtroom, you will be responsible." However, a little later, Vej and Deshmukh made a
জিরো ভিশন, সবার সাথে সবার পাশে। জিরো ভিশন। জিরো ভিশন আজ কলকাতা তথা গ্রাম বাংলার পশ্চিমবঙ্গের সাধারণ মানুষের পাশে এসে দাঁড়িয়েছে। জিরো ভিশন সবার সাথে সবার পাশে। আপনারাও পারেন জিরো ভিশনের মতন সবার পাশে এসে দাঁড়াতে। আসুন না, সাহায্যের হাত বাড়িয়ে দিই। আপনারা যদি সাহায্য করতে চান, তলার এই নাম্বারগুলোর সাথে যোগাযোগ করতে পারেন। প্রত্যেকটাই আমাদের জিরো ভিশন সংস্থার নাম্বার। ভালো থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন।
That's it for today for me and my team. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe and stay at home. If you like our channel, please do subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you.